Hello and welcome to part 3 of our cider making mini-series. This morning I'm just going to check how much sugar is in the original apple juice. We might need to adjust it, we might not. So let's see how much alcohol we're likely to make as it is. All you need is one of these, a hydrometer. And we just need to see how high it floats. Oh. See, I can show you. I don't know if you can see that. You can see where it's floating to, and that tells me that we are going to get, if this ferments to completion, just about 6% alcohol. Do you know what? I'm quite happy with that. We don't need any more. But in actual fact, if you don't want to bother measuring how much sugar is in your apple juice, you actually don't have to bother. If it tastes sweet, then it'll produce an alcoholic fermentation. So before I add the yeast, there's two other things I'm going to do first. One, I'm going to shove some pectolase in. As you can probably tell, this apple juice is quite cloudy, so we could leave that and probably have a cloudy cider, which is very popular in England. But I'm going to see if we can get this to clear and have a clear cider. So the pectolase will actually help to, in theory, clear that haze. Next, what I'm going to do is simply add a little bit of specific yeast nutrient. That will help give the yeast an extra little help to get started. I'm going to stir all that in. And now to add the yeast. This is a specific cider yeast. Never tried this one before, so I thought I'd give it a go. It says it will ferment down to 12 degrees C. And that's really handy because that means I can leave this outside. It says with this, just sprinkle it on. There we are. Oh, it's got a lovely yeasty smell. Right, I'm just going to gently stir that yeast in. Last thing I need to do is stick this on. So that's how simple making cider actually is. You can be a lot more fancy with it, but to be fair, you don't need to be. This barrel will now go back into the barn for a couple of weeks, and in episode 4 we will sample the cider and see if we've produced something decent. So hope to see you again in a few weeks. Take care and see you again.